Google Earth for the HTC Vive. It's up on store.steampowered, /app/3482250. But essentially, they've built a full VR experience with Google Earth for the HTC Vive, and some folks that have experienced it basically say it's freaking awesome. But the thing I think is really going to gather your attention, Robert, is that HTC is there is now Serious Sam VR, the last hope, is supporting multiple GPUs. So Oculus Rift and HTC Vive, Serious Sam VR, The Last Hope, is now available as an early access game on Steam. And I'm going to quote Ryan Shrout on PC Per. It is a dual-wielding shooter that combines the enemies of the previous games along with the crazy weapons that made the series iconic. So
indeed. That is truly a first-person shooter for people who love first-person shooters. Yeah. Generally, all the previous Serious Sam games I've played anyway, it's just absolute mayhem and fun. And they always seem to find one particular graphics technology or something for each release of the Serious Sam titles that I've been experiencing, just some way to push that technology a little further and to show off some new aspect of it. It could be a new rendering technology, or in this case, with VR. And considering how easy it is to scare someone in a VR environment or to make them jump, I think dual-wielding pistols or whatever weapons of choice you have in a VR game that makes you jump a little bit would be a fairly enjoyable time. So now I'm staring at this video just wanting to play it. So there we go. Between Battlefield 1 and now this. Yeah, exactly. That's all I need. More distractions.
Well, something that might take some of the distraction out of the HTC Vive is a wireless upgrade kit. Instead of dragging your cable around with you. It was a trade show by Alibaba in Shenzhen, China, which apparently you might have been very, very near last week. TPCAST.
Right next door.
So funny. Scott wrote up at PCPer.com. TPCAST, the company that created the accessory for the headset, is a participant in the Vive X program, which is a startup accelerator that provides $50,000 to $200,000 mentorship and other support to assist development of VR-related technologies. And HTC claims a TPCAST wireless solution will perform equivalently to the default wired configuration. So if you are using your HTC Vive and you are tired of dragging the cables around, pre-orders for this are going to start on November 11th at $220. And the standard size battery is expected to last 90 minutes. So there will be batteries, just like everything else that's wireless. But it's good to remember that.
One observation I had about touring around China was that VR is insanely popular. Pretty much every mall you walk into and every theater will have some kind of a VR experience for you to try. And it was everywhere. And it's good to see them, doing more in terms of this front for just getting more products out there. And I love the idea of it all being wireless too. And I know you have the battery concerns. And if I'm gaming for any length of time, the last thing I want to think about are the batteries. So yeah, I really appreciate a wireless setup, but at the same point, just as long as it doesn't interfere with your ability to play for the lengths of time you want to play with, or any kind of performance degradation or thing like that, that would be my only concerns about going full wireless at this point with the headsets the way they are.
Then you see the big battery belt, like the old school Betacam operators where they have that big giant bandolier belt of batteries carrying
Shades
like
of
30
Batman.
pounds on their hips.
Old school Batman. The utility belt.